Ladies and gentlemen, this time we ask that you all please stand and remove all hats and caps as we honor America with the play of our national anthem. And now, introducing the starting lineup for our visitors from Shelton State. The Ladybugs are led out by head coach Ron Compton and assistants Colin Cordy and Marcus Anthony. First, at guard, freshman at 5'9" from Sullivan, Alabama, number 3, Ella Williams. At guard, freshman, standing 5'5" from Tupelo, number 5, Nadia Northley. A freshman forward at 6'12" from Meridian, number 13, Aria Grace. At guard, a sophomore at 5'9" from Madison, Alabama, number 21, Elena Obanuzzi. And a freshman forward at 5'11" from Chelsea, Alabama, number 23, Haley Gerard. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your ICC Lady Indians. At point guard, sophomore, standing 5'9", from Starkville, number 2, Tootie Lockett. At the two guards, sophomore, 5'7", from Chula, number 10, Isaiah Wiener. And on the wing, the sophomore, 5'4", from Fulton, number 21, Kelsey Gilbert. And for the nine, the Lady Indians, the freshman, 5'11", from Newside, number 24, Chloe Chisholm. And rounding out the starting five at center, a sophomore, 96'1", from Fulton, number 25, Madison Gabb. Your Lady Indians are led tonight by head coach Robin Porter and her assistants, Juliana Sanders, Diamond Bragg, and Chip Ashford.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC Athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guarantee Bank. We're more than a bank, we're a community.
Good evening, Enroll Tribe ICC fans, and welcome out to tonight's contest. A double dipper here at the Davis Event Center as ICC getting set to take on Shelton State. Lady Indians and Lady Bucks will tip things off here. The Guaranteed Bank opening tip is controlled by Shelton State. Shelton comes into the game ranked number 13 in the country. A very proud program, and a program that we play quite often. Located out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, as you see a shot up and under and good. First basket of the game belongs to Grace, and it's 2-0 in favor of the Lady Bucks. ICC 6-4 on the year. This will be what their starting lineups look like here for the Indians. Number 2, Lockett. Number 10, Winters. Number 21, Dilworth. 24, Chisholm. And 25 is Dabbs. That is your Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups. ICC and Coke. Now that's a winning combination. And Coach Robin Porter hopes she's got that same winning combination put together this evening against a very tough Lady Bucks squad. Shelton forces a turnover, now gets it back on the other end. Up and under, shot is good, as that was Norfleet. And it's quickly 4-0 in favor of Shelton. This is the starters for Shelton. Number 3, Willer. Number 5, Norfleet. 13 is Grace. 21 is Obiaz. Apologize, I'm going to butcher this for a second, but it's Obiazni, or Nosy. There we go. Obiazi Nosy. Obiazi. I'm going to call her Obi for the rest of the night. And then you also got Trotter wearing number 23, as there was a foul on the floor, and this will send Lockett to the line. And her first free throw is no good. Well, this is one thing you got to do against a team like Shelton. If you're going to pull off the upset, you've got to almost be perfect in every aspect of the game, and that starts the free throw line, as this is Lockett at the line trying to get the first points of the contest for the Indians. And the second free throw is good for Tootie Lockett. 4-1 now is the score, as ICC wants to jump out in their press. Well, ICC started the season ranked number 22. Shelton started the season ranked number 2. As Grace, with her second basket of the game, she's now got 4 points. They met at the beginning of the year, and the first game of the year actually for ICC. It was the third of the year for Shelton, and Shelton handled that one with ease. ICC fell out of the rankings, as there's a three-pointer. Good. As that was Chisholm for 3, makes it a 2-point contest. But to go back and talk about that, ICC fell out of the rankings early on, have not been able to climb back in. Shelton fell as low as 21, but has recently moved back up to number 13 in the country in the most recent NJCAA poll put out earlier this week. Winters with the basketball, tries to spin, puts up a wild shot, no good, a lot of contact. Good no call that time, and now here comes Shelton on the other end of the floor. They lead it by 2, looking for the 3. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound being fought for, and Wheeler gets it, but unfortunately steps out of bounds, and the ball back to ICC. We appreciate everyone tuning in this evening and welcome those that are watching in favor of Shelton State. Tonight's broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. They are the bank that understands you. You can find out why by visiting RenaissanceBank.com. Metro Ford in Tupelo, another proud sponsor. Visit MetroFordAutoSales.com to pick up your next new or used vehicle there in Tupelo. Spin in the paint. Shot is good. Nice shot there by Winters. That'll be a What a Play Wednesday nominee for sure. She put him on the tilt-a-whirl and got the bank shot to fall, but nice answer on the other end as that three-pointer knocked down. I believe that was Grace, and if it was, she is on fire to start the contest. She's got 7 of the 9 points. ICC looking to answer on the other end, and they do. Chisholm buries her second 3. She's got 6. We're tied at 9 here with 6:45 to go in the first quarter of play. Wheeler wants the answer on the other end. That one no good, and the rebound chased down and pulled down that time by Dabbs. ICC, chance to take their first lead of the night. Winters spins in the paint, loses the basketball. Dabbs in the right spot, the right time to find it. Lockett is going to reset the offense now. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Calls for a screen, gets it. Drives in, now wants to drive to the basket, challenges and falls. Lockett with the basket, and ICC leads by 2. First time this evening they have led the contest. Shelton has led as much as 5. That shot's off the mark, no good. And Dabbs with the rebound once again. Now here come the Indians. Winters wanting to challenge. Drives inside, had it poked away, and a good steal there by the Lady Bucks. Now Lady Bucks wanting to come down the other end. Force the issue a little bit as they looking to drive baseline. Loses a handle on it, goes out of bounds, and ICC will get the ball back. Substitutions coming in here for both teams. For ICC, it'll be Brock wearing number 3. Number 13 will be Turner. Looks like it's going to be number 11, Adams. And, of course, they've got the black numerals, so it's a little difficult to read the front of the jerseys here. Looks like it's also going to be 0 Jenkins into the contest here for Shelton State. Those substitutions are being brought to you by Little Caesars right here in Fulton, located on South Adams Street. Brock with the basketball. 10 seconds on the shot clock. She goes inside. Indians kick it out. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the back iron, no good. Rebound chased down in the corner. Shelton finds it, and they're able to get the ball away from the trap. Now they're wanting to get out and run, looking to drive baseline. Shot is up, a lot of contact, no foul call. And Shelton finds the loose ball, and they're going to reset the offense. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. ICC 11, Shelton State, the number 13 team in the country, 9. With the basketball. Runner, kiss off the glass, no good. Offensive putback, good. Adams come flying in, grab the rebound, put it up before coming back to the floor, and we're tied at 11. So 11 all here now, coming up on 4.5 to play in the first quarter. Brock with the basketball on the right wing. Calling for a screen. Now gets it. Good switch there by Wheeler. Brock spinning her in the paint. Shot is left off the front iron, no good. And now here comes Shelton State. They like to run when they can. Doing so there. Three-pointer on its way. Long, no good. Brock, the smallest player on the floor, ripping the board there and now wanting to get out and push for the Indians. Didn't have numbers, so wisely backs it back out to reset. Crossover, Winters. That one off the mark, no good, and got a foul underneath, and I believe that's going to be on ICC. Lockett getting a little too aggressive after the rebound there. Kind of came off with a forearm in the back, and that is going to be the foul on Tootie. Get a couple of subs coming in here for ICC. It's going to be James checking into the contest, along with Bodie checking into the contest. 4:02 to go here in the first quarter. 11 all is your score. Those substitutions being brought to you by Guaranteed Bank right here in Fulton, member FDIC. So Shelton with it now, kicks it into the corner to Wheeler. Wheeler trying to drive inside. Good defense by the Indians to cut it off, but a great turnaround shot. Knocked down that time by Wheeler. Boy, not a lot of weaknesses offensively for this Shelton squad as they retake the lead now, 13-11. Winters with the basketball. Going to drop it off up top now. Drive inside, scoop shot on the other end, too strong, rebound tipped out, and Shelton finds it. Shelton thought about running, didn't have numbers, now it's going to back it back out and reset the offense. Inside out they go with it. Thought about the three, nice ball fake. Underneath, ICC recovers nicely defensively. But then there's the drive inside. Layup too strong. Rebound tipped out of bounds. And unfortunately for Jenkins that time, she was standing out of bounds when the ball was slapped to her. Substitution into the game here. This will be number 14, James, entering the contest for Shelton State. It's a substitution that's being brought to you by Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works. ICC and Coke. Now that's a winning combination. 3 minutes to go here. ICC trailing this one 13-11. Turnaround shot, kiss off the glass is good. That was Turner with her first points of the night. We're tied at 13. Back and forth we go in this one. ICC got off to a little bit of a rocky start, was able to battle back to take the lead, 11-9. And then Shelton has been back and forth ever since. There's a three-pointer knockdown. You got to find her in a hurry. As that believe it was Gibson that time with the three-pointer. As we said, the jersey being dark green, the front of the numbers being black, it makes it difficult to see. And there's a nice up and under move there by Brock. Her first points of the night. And so now it's 16-15. See, that was not Gibson earlier. I've got that as Grace, and if that's the case, Grace has got 10. Rebound being fought for between a pair of Indians. And ICC finds it, trailing by 1:45 to go here in the first quarter. Crossover drive inside. Oh, just lost the handle of the basketball. Offensive rebound, a rare one here, and it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow will be in favor of the Lady Indians. Sub coming into the game here for ICC. That'll be Chisholm in, and it'll be Winners out here. It's a substitution being brought to you by Max Home. They got locations here in Fulton and Sulligent, Alabama. They're hiring. Visit maxhome.com. So they're going to make sure they got the shot clock right. And they do say reset the shot clock, as they called it a jump ball. Indians, you got to be careful on that inbounds there. They're trying to get it to Brock, and it was nearly taken away. As now ICC gets it, and it is taken away there by Shelton State. 16-15 is the score. This is Grace with the basketball. She has been red hot in this one. That is a rare miss there for Grace, and a big, strong rebound that time for Turner. 16-15 is the score. Coming up on a minute to play here in the first quarter. Brock with the basketball. Drives in the paint. Pull-up jumper. Yes. Brock with her fourth point of the night, and ICC retakes the lead. But she can't get caught napping, as there was a shot up, a lot of contact on the layup, but no foul called. ICC catches a break. Brock, who just scored on the last possession, with the basketball, trying to find someone to give it up to, does so now. Drives inside, wild shot put up, and if you're a Shelton State fan, you got a reason to kind of fuss on that one after there was plenty of contact on the other end of the floor. No call on the layup attempt, and that time, like ICC, just kind of lost the basketball. But this would be Turner going to the line here with a two-shot opportunity. A chance to build on this one-point advantage for the Indians. And she does. 2 has been the largest lead of the night for ICC. Turner now has 3. Second free throw. That one rattles home and good. 4 points for Turner. 3, the largest lead of the night for ICC. 34 seconds to go in the contest. So about a 13 and a half second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Drive inside, picks up her dribble, and they're going to say she drug her pivot foot. And so back-to-back empty trips there for Shelton, and ICC, boy, need to take advantage here. Shot clock is off. 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. ICC up by 3. Brock wanting to go one-on-one, pull-up jumper. It's good. Big quarter for Brock off the bench. She's got 6. And ICC leading this one by 5. Three-pointer is over the backboard, no good, and ICC leads it 21-16. As we'll take a break and be back with more.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
there's one thing I've learned in 23 seasons, don't be afraid of rejection. It's the greatest teacher of all time.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Getting set to start the second quarter of play. ICC with their largest lead of the night, 21-16, here over Shelton State, who is ranked number 13 in the country. Shelton with the basketball to start the second quarter. Drive inside, pump fake, and the shot is up and good. Shouldn't say pump fake, just kind of gave a little pump there. Obianozi with her first points tonight. Again, I greatly apologize if I'm butchering that name, as ICC down on the other end puts the shot up and it is fouled, and this will send Turner to the free throw line. Well, it was Grace getting it done for Shelton in the first quarter. She scored 10 points, 10 of the team's 16, and then it was Brock off the bench for ICC. She had 6, and Chisholm had 6. As that first free throw off the mark, no good. First miss of the night for the charity stripe from Turner. We'll reset the lineup on the floor here for the Indians in a moment, being brought to you by Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works. 3 is Brock, 24 is Chisholm. You've got 5 being James, 22 is Bodie. And as we mentioned, it was Turner wearing number 13 at the line as she hits that second free throw. 22-18 is the score. Beautiful turnaround shot up in and good. Who else but Grace getting it done there. She's got 12 to lead all scorers in the contest. 22-20 is the score. So that shot off the mark for the Indians. Now here comes Shelton on the other end, and another three-pointer not down there. That was Amos with her first points of the night. That is the third three-pointer of the evening for Shelton State. ICC with 2 of them, both of those coming from Chisholm. Indians trying to work off the pick and roll. Good switch there defensively. Chisholm begging for the basketball, but a little late getting it to her now. She tries to drive inside, had it poked away. Still continuing to go inside, puts the shot up and the shooter's touch. Well, somehow got that one to go down that time as she shot it kind of off the bottom part of the palm of her hand, just pushed it forward. Was able to get that shot to fall. 24-23 ICC. Another three-pointer on its way, as that was James knocking down the 3 there. Back-to-back jacks now for Shelton State. She hit that one with some confidence. 26-24. Chisholm with the basketball, being trapped on the wing. Now over to Brody. Brody being hawked defensively, then it's taken away. Shelton trying to get out in the open floor here. Drive inside, layup, no good. Offensive rebound, though, put back is there. Indians caught napping after the miss, and ICC needs a timeout. Trotter with the basket, and it's going to be 28-24 the score. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Sam's Town Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 28-24. Shelton State with the lead. 7:44 to go here until halftime. Adam Gore here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. We invite you to visit iccms.edu/foundation to find out how you can help support ICC and ICC athletics, also by visiting iccms.edu/Indian Club. The ICC with the basketball. Winters has checked into the game along with Amos during that timeout. Looks like it might be the original starting 5 back on the floor here for the Indians. Let's say 4 of the original starting 5. Lockett, Amos, as there's going to be a travel. Let's just go ahead and reset your 5 on the floor here for ICC. Number 2, Lockett. Number 3, Brock. Number 10, Winters. Number 11 is Amos. And number 13 is going to be Turner. That is your 5 on the floor here for the Indians. Shelton State's gotten red hot from the floor. They want another 3. That one good. How about 3 straight three-pointers for Shelton State, and they have pushed the lead out here to 31-24. Largest lead of the night for Shelton. I believe that was maybe Amos with that 3 on the other end that time. ICC's version of Amos. That shot is up, no good, and a rebound. And here comes the Lady Bucks on the other end. Another three-pointer. That one left short and no good. Lockett with it now. Dribbles up, drops it off to Brock. Brock lost it, and that's one of those aggressive fouls you don't mind as a head coach. And a good show of sportsmanship there as Gibson, who fell on Brock, immediately helps her back up off the floor. One of those that she was going for the loose ball and just happened to fall on top of the player. As we said, one of those aggressive style of play that you don't mind seeing a foul like that. Chisholm back into the game. That substitution being brought to you by Bank Okolona. John Harrod and all the fine folks out at Bank Okolona, proud to serve Northeast Mississippi for more than 75 years. There's a 3 on the other end by the Indians. Yes. Star Amos stepping out and knocking down a 3. And it was Amos earlier for Shelton that hit the 3 on the other end. That shot is up, partially blocked by the Indians, tipped out, and Brock finds it. 3-on-1, not in the favor of the Indians, so Brock wisely backs this one back out, drops it off to Tootie Lockett. Winters driving baseline, reverse layup, no good. But there's Brock with the rebound. Goes up, shot, no. So Shelton dodges a couple of bullets there, now wants to go on the other end, spins inside. There's going to be a foul on the Indians. Again, good show of sportsmanship by both teams. Saw a pair of Indians come over to help up Rice after the play. To say I've been impressed, or excuse me, I said Rice, that's actually Grace. To say I've been impressed with the play of Grace would be an understatement. 12 points with 5:23 to go here until halftime. As that first free throw, I think I jinxed her. I was talking good about her, folks. I apologize. 31-27. ICC weathering the storm, no pun intended for those that know what the weather's doing outside right now, as that second free throw is no good, and Lockett is able to chase it down, but then ICC loses it out of bounds, so the ball back to the Lady Bucks. Dilworth into the contest. Lockett will sit out here for ICC. It's a substitution being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. They'll meet every Monday night at 7:07 when we come back after the Christmas break. Encourage everyone to check out the ICC Baptist Student Union. They're located right across the street from the e-learning building here on the Fulton campus. Shelton with the basketball. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Trying to work off a screen. And that was a heck of a Euro step +1. As ICC thought they got away with the travel, but didn't make the shot, so no harm, no foul. Brock, pull-up jumper, friendly roll. Brock now with 8 points. And ICC down by 2, 31-29, 4:45 to go here in the first half. Invite you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime show, as that three-pointer was halfway down, then popped out, and Brock with the rebound. Chisholm dribbles up, crosses over the defender, spins, puts the shot up, and it's good. Chisholm with 10 points. We're tied at 31. The Renaissance Bank shot knocked down that time. Renaissance Bank, they are the bank that understands you. Find out why by visiting renaissancebank.com. 31-31 is the score. 4 minutes to go now until halftime. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good. And Chisholm with the rebound. I tell you what, the way Chloe's been shooting this first half, I find the ball in her hand and just say, put it up. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good. Again, commentator's jinx coming into play. My bad, Chloe. Now Shelton had the three but opted against it. Dribbles in. Long two. Back iron, no. Rebound being fought for, and we're going to have a foul whistled on Shelton. That one called by the official on the opposite side of the floor. As we'll have multiple substitutions coming in. It'll be Bodie coming in for ICC. You've got Norfleet, Jenkins, and I believe James back in for Shelton. 31-31 is the score. 3:43 to go here in the second quarter of play. This one has been a good one. Two of the top teams in the South taking the floor tonight here in the Davis Event Center. That ball was poked away. Brock went back and got it in the backcourt. Shot clock to 15 seconds. Brock, oh, little crossover. Shot is up but blocked. Ball's going to be slapped out of bounds. Last touch by ICC. The officials agree. So a little shake and bake, but nobody there to help on the other end. Substitution coming in here for ICC. Be number 5, James, into the contest. And Brock will check out. This is a substitution being brought to you by Samstown Market and Manatee. Of course, Sam, the voice that you hear at the PA system of every basketball game. Proud to sponsor ICC Athletics this year. They sponsor our star of the game, so stick around at the end of the night. We'll be selecting our Samstown Market star of the game. 3 minutes to go here, 10 seconds on the shot clock. 31-31 is the score. Shelton with it, drives inside. Shot is up, no good. Rebound's being tipped around, and they're going to call that a shot clock violation. That hit the rim. So a break for the Indians, or at least I thought it hit the rim. I think it's one of those situations where they're going to say, hey, we're going to call the shot clock violation instead of calling a charge on that end there. But Dilworth wanting to drive inside. Her scoop shot's up, no good. Slapped out of bounds, last touched by the Lady Bucks. So it'll be ICC basketball. 31-31 is the score. 2:33 to go here until halftime. Lob this one in. James with the basketball. Tries to feed it inside. It was poked away, but ICC in the right spot at the right time. But then it was taken away by Shelton, but they dribbled the ball out of bounds, trying to collect it. And the ball will go back to ICC with 6 seconds on the shot clock. So quickly, a little handoff to Winters. Her reverse layup left a little short, no good. Nice inbounds play, just couldn't find the finish that time. Shelton quickly on the other end. Lane opens up. Wheeler couldn't get the shot to fall on the rebound. Ends up back in the hands of ICC. Ayana on the other end. Her shot too strong, no good. Rebound being fought for. Still loose on the floor. Mad scramble for it. It's going to be a jump ball, and possession arrow will be in favor of the Indians, with Shelton getting the ball to start the second quarter. 2 minutes to go now. Both these teams heated up for a moment. Offensively, it's cooled off for quite a while. 31-31, still your score. Brock re-enters the contest. Looks like Winters will be checking out here. It's a substitution being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. Nearly throw that one away. ICC gets it. Shot is up. Too hard off the backboard. Rebound tipped around. Still being fought for and found. Great hustle that time by Bodie to keep it alive. James, she drives inside, puts the shot up, and they're going to call a foul on the play. And so this will send ICC to the free throw line. And it's going to be the fourth foul whistled on Shelton. As James to the line looking for her first points of the evening. First free throw, good. Waiting the second free throw here from James. And that one off the back iron, no good. And the lead one to ICC with 1:35 to go. Three-pointer way off the mark, no good, but in the right spot at the right time. was James for Shelton. That shot's up no good. Rebound being tipped out, fought for, and last touched by the Lady Bucks. 1:29 to go until halftime. Substitution into the game here, as this, I believe, will be Grace re-entering. She had the hot hand for Shelton. She had 10 in the first quarter, 12 so far in the game. Hasn't been on the floor as much as she was in the first quarter as she was the second quarter. As Brock with it now, drops it off. Dilworth with it on the left wing, wanting to drive. Defense forced her back outside. Now gets it inside to Bodie. Bodie drops it off to Brock, but it's taken away. Scoop layup is up in and good. Nice steal and finish there for Norfleet. She's got 4. And now the lead back to the Lady Bucks. Brock going on the other end. She tried to force the shot up. It was blocked. And they're going to call it double dribble. So they say the shot was blocked. And then a double dribble call. I won't say this. They probably got the call right. Looked like it was a travel before the shot was blocked. And I think that's what Shelton's coach was saying as well. Either way it goes, no harm, no foul. There's Shelton with the basketball, three-pointer on its way. That one off, no good. Rebound, put back is there. Jenkins cleaning the boards and getting the basket. Lead is now 3. As there's about 2.5 seconds difference in the shot clock and the game clock. This is Brock with the basketball, yo-yoing it back and forth. 15 seconds now on the shot clock. Shelton's going to come out and force the issue a little bit. Brock wanting to go one-on-one now with 10 seconds. Kicks it out, three-pointer on its way. Yes! Dilworth with her first basket of the night. It's a big one. Shot from half court. Oh, grazes the front rim, but will not fall. We've got a good one brewing here in Fulton, folks. 35-35 is your score. We'll take a break and be back with the Little Caesars halftime report and more here from Fulton right after this.
I wish we could get a stuffed crust pizza at a great price.
Get Little Caesars' new large stuffed crunch crust for $9.49.
Look at that delicious crust.
Talk about more bang for your buck.
What did you say? Deal Deer hates 2 things: bad pizza deals and deer puns.
He's fine. And $9.49 new large stuffed crunch crust is the lowest price in stuffed crust. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
I wish we could get a stuffed crust pizza at a great price.
Get Little Caesars' new large stuffed crunch crust for $9.49.
Look at that delicious crust.
Talk about more bang for your buck.
What did you say? Deal Deer hates 2 things: bad pizza deals and deer puns.
He's fine. And $9.49 new large stuffed crunch crust is the lowest price in stuffed crust. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 35-35 is your score here at halftime. Let's take a look at some of our first half highlights being brought to you by Little Caesars, part of the Little Caesars halftime report. We'll also give you some stats as I get those totaled up here for you in a moment. Excuse me while I continue to just count these up for a second. Hope you enjoy those highlights going on right now. All right, so these stats, as always, unofficial, but being brought to you by Samstown Market in Mantachie. Let's start with Shelton State. Jenkins with 2 points, Wheeler with 2 points, Norfleet with 4, Adams with 2. We've got Grace, I said 12, but the scores table down below says 10. James with 3, Obianozi with 4 points, Amos with 8. For ICC, Lockett with 3, Brock with 8, James with 1, Winters with 2, Amos with 3, Turner with 5, Dilworth with 3, and Chisholm with 10. Those round out your scoring there in the first half for both teams. Take a look at these highlights being brought to you by Little Caesars right here in Fulton. If you're looking for a hot and ready pizza, you can get in the app, order ahead. You get that punch code. Just walk in, get it in the pizza portal, and it'll be hot and ready waiting for you there. Also, don't forget they've got wings, salads, other things. I'm a big fan of the crazy bread that they've got there as well. So Little Caesars, proud sponsor of our halftime activities here in Fulton. 35-35 is your score. We're just about 6 minutes away from the start of the second half. So don't you guys go anywhere. We've got a good one brewing here between the number 13 team in the country, Shelton State, and ICC here in the women's game. A doubleheader tonight as the men's game will follow after this one. Back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
I wish we could get a stuffed crust pizza at a great price.
Get Little Caesars' new large stuffed crunch crust for $9.49.
Look at that delicious crust.
Talk about more bang for your buck.
What did you say? Deal Deer hates two things: bad pizza deals and deer puns.
He's fine. And $9.49 new large stuffed crunch crust is the lowest price in stuffed crust. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guaranteed Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranteed Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
I wish we could get a stuffed crust pizza at a great price.
Get Little Caesars' new large stuffed crunch crust for $9.49.
Look at that delicious crust.
Talk about more bang for your buck.
What did you say? Deal Deer hates two things: bad pizza deals and deer puns.
He's fine. And $9.49 new large stuffed crunch crust is the lowest price in stuffed crust. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza. Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled me over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
It's the Fast Break Sports Show that starts your day. Mississippi Sports Today, Tuesday through Friday at 9. And if you don't catch it at 9, the MST podcast is on wherever you listen. With a team of hosts like no others, join Craig and the guys for Mississippi Sports Today on Super Talk 1019.
If there's one thing I've learned in 23 seasons, don't be afraid of rejection. It's the greatest teacher of all time.
ICC fans, we've got you covered like never before. The all-new Let'sGoICC.com is your award-winning home for everything ICC athletics, and when it's game time or showtime, head to Let'sGoICCTV.com, the official streaming home for ICC athletics, fine arts, and other special events. Watch it live or on demand anytime, anywhere. Let'sGoICC.com and Let'sGoICCTV.com, your front row seat for all things ICC.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
I wish we could get a stuffed crust pizza at a great price.
Get Little Caesars' new large stuffed crunch crust for $9.49.
Look at that delicious crust.
Talk about more bang for your buck.
What did you say? Deal Deer hates two things: bad pizza deals and deer puns.
He's fine. And $9.49 new large stuffed crunch crust is the lowest price in stuffed crust. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Getting set to start the second half of play here. 35-35 is your score. Shelton State and ICC. Here are the first of two matchups this evening on the ICC Sports Network. We do welcome those that are watching in favor of Shelton State this evening. And as always, welcome all the members of the ICC family aboard as well. Shelton in green, moving right to left on your screen. ICC in their home grays this evening. Been a heck of a basketball game, a game of runs between the two squads. As here's a three-pointer. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound loose on the floor, and Dabbs will find it. Let's give you the lineup on the floor here for the Indians as Lockett wants to go coast to coast. Her shot's up too hard. Winters with the rebound. And we're going to have a reach-in foul here. Looks like it's going to be the original starting five on the floor for ICC. Number 2, Lockett. You've got number 10, Winters. Number 21, Dilworth. You've got 24, Chisholm, and 25, Dabbs. That is your Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Worth 5 on the floor for ICC. Near 5-second violation and was able to get in just at about 4.5. Long two, that one off the back iron, then over the backboard. And nearly off Cal Brown underneath, who is shooting highlights for us. You can see those highlights on our YouTube channel as well as our social media platforms. Just simply search Let's Go ICC. So both teams go up empty on their first possessions to start the second half. 35-35 is your score. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Dabbs finds that one. Winters goes inside, and she's fouled. She challenged the defender that time after getting him on the heel. And now she'll head to the line to shoot two as that foul is going to be on Trotter. That is going to be the second foul whistled on Shelton here in the second half. This is going to be James with her first free throw attempts of the night. She does have 2 points in the contest. Now make it 3. Second free throw, that one good as well for James. She's now got, for Winters, she's now got 4 points. 37-35, 9 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Near turnover, but Wheeler in the right spot, the right time there for the Bucks. Dribbles it out now, skips it into the corner. Tries to feed it inside, then there's Chisholm stepping in front of that one with the steal. Nearly throws it away, but Winters finds it on the other end. Winters wanting to spin in the paint, picks up her dribble, in trouble to Dilworth. Back up top to Chisholm. Chisholm drives inside. Her shot, no! Hit the back of the rim and just refused to go home. Now Shelton wanting to get out and run on the other end of the floor. Spot up 3 from the right wing, yes! Big three-pointer knocked down there. I believe that's Fleet, with her first 3 of the night. She's now got 7. Lead is 1 here for Shelton. ICC with the basketball. Lockett wants to drive inside, hangs in the paint. Shot is up, no good. Eventually gets her own rebound off the tip. Her second time's no good. Gets the rebound a second time on that possession. And now ICC is going to reset. Winters drives inside, and she's bumped on the way to the basket. So this will be ICC ball on the baseline. They trail this one 38-37, 7:54 to go here in the third quarter. Winters to inbounds. Boy, flirting with disasters. That was another one that was close to a 5-second count. Dilworth picks up her dribble, in trouble. Somebody's going to have to come help her out, or ICC is going to have to burn a timeout. And it does eventually turn into a turnover. Not a good possession there. Now here comes trouble on the other end. That three-pointer missed. No good, but an offensive rebound pulled down by Shelton. Grace spins in the paint. Her shot falls. Well, she couldn't knock down the 3 as she had 2 of those in the first half, but was able to get the turnaround shot in the paint to fall. 3 is the largest lead here in the second half for either team. Winters, step back, jumper, no. Rebound pulled down by Trotter of Shelton State. Shelton looking to push here on the other end. Drive inside, scoop shot is there. Shelton starting to heat up as that shot good. And that was Norfleet, so she's got back-to-back baskets now. Makes it a 42-37 contest. Lockett goes inside, and she's going to be fouled. Ooh, depends on who they call this foul on. So they're going to call that on Wheeler. I was going to say, if they're going to call that on Grace, and that was just going to be an unfortunate foul call because she just grabbed the ball out of midair. But they are going to call that one on Wheeler, her first foul, and this will send Lockett to the free throw line. As that free throw is up and good for Lockett. She's now got 4 points. She's been kind of quiet on the evening. Typically the leading scorer for the Indians, only with 4 points. Second free throw is off the mark, no good, and the rebound pulled down there by Grace. 42-38 is the score. Shelton with the lead and the basketball. Skip pass to Wheeler on the wing. She drives baseline. Her shot is put up wildly, no good. And Brock, who had checked in during that last timeout with the rebound, that substitution being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Turnover by the Indians. Spin in the paint. Shot is up and good. That was Gibson with the basket. I've got that as her first. And now Shelton starting to stretch their legs a little bit here, picking up their largest lead of the night now, 44-38, and ICC needs a timeout. We're going to take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Welcome back out of the timeout as the third quarter being owned right now by Shelton. It was 35-35 at halftime. Now with 6:10 to go here in the third quarter, Shelton leads this one 44-38. Again, we welcome those watching in favor of the Lady Bucks and say a special hello to those watching in favor of the Indians. We invite you to stay tuned for the nightcap when the guys tip things off. That game's scheduled to start right around 7:30. This is Brock with the basketball. Works it over now to Lockett on the wing, trying to work off a screen. Nothing there. Back to Brock with it. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Back iron, no good. Rebound being fought for, and Amos finds it. Picks up her dribble, so in trouble. Chisholm with the basketball now. She's wanting to drive inside, gets bumped, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound tipped around and eventually finds its way to Shelton. ICC, a little cold here starting the second half as the shot is up and good. Well, when ICC is cold, Shelton has made up for it on the other end. That's 4 points now. That was Gibson with the basket. Largest lead of the night here for Shelton. It's at 8. Brock picks up her dribble, in trouble. Chisholm with it now, over to Lockett. Lockett wanting to work off a screen. Three-pointer on its way, no good. That might be kind of the perfect way to sum up the Indians' second half here so far. Just shots not falling and things not going their way as that one got stuck on the backboard. And they're going to get the ball. Actually, they got both balls in. That's going to be a jump ball, so it will stay with the Indians. So the shot clock will go back to 20 on the jump ball. Yeah, there's no doubt the ball hit the rim because it got stuck on the rim. I think that's what they were kind of coach was seeing if she get away with one there. As there's a jumper, it's off the mark, no good. One and done go the Indians. As Shelton now with it on the other end. That was one thing that Shelton's coach Thompson, was stressing to her girls about rebounding at one point during the game, and they have kept the Indians off the board on both sides of the floor. As that ball's going to be slapped out of bounds, and it will stay with Shelton State. 16 seconds on the shot clock. 4:46 to go here in the third quarter. 46-38, Shelton with the lead. It'll be the Lady Bucks basketball on the baseline. Once they kind of figure out who wants to take it out, and the official give them an extended amount of time to get to the baseline. Now they lob it in. Trouble, but able to chase it down before it goes into the backcourt. Man-to-man defense out of ICC. Very rarely do you see them in any other style of defense. 2 seconds, 1 second. They do get the shot off, and it falls. What a shot. It was down to the half a second before Jenkins just kind of slung it up there. Was able to get the shot to fall, and it is the largest lead of the night now. As Chisholm back for three. That one off the mark, no good. Boy, she is cold off. She was red hot in the first half with 10 points, but hasn't been able to get anything to fall here in the second half. ICC only 3 points so far here in the third quarter, and all three of those coming from the free throw line. So Shelton with the basketball. Jab step, runs inside, shot blocked by Amos. Now Lockett wanting to get out and run, splits defenders. Got it poked away, but got it back. Now inside to Amos. Amos turns, her shot is up, no good. Rebound tipped out, and Amos finds that one. Tries to feed it inside, ball slapped away. Eventually comes back to Amos. She gets it to Brock, and she's going to reset the offense. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Brock wanting to drive inside. She's bumped. She's going to have to throw it up. Chisholm puts up the three. It's off the mark, no good. And a great defensive stand there by Shelton State, as Chisholm was forced to shoot that one well beyond NBA range three. It goes out of bounds as the shot clock expired. With 3:22 to go here, ICC still no field goal in the third quarter. as they trail this one by 10, 48-38, 3:10 to go here in the third quarter. Shelton with it, working around the perimeter, being very patient with it on the offensive end. 7 seconds now on the shot clock. Up top, looking to drive inside. Layup is up and count the basket. Nice strong finish at the basket that time by Adams. And a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way here. And to continue to build on this lead as this is the largest of the night at 12. ICC is going to send in a couple of substitutions here. This will be Turner and James entering the contest as a substitution being brought to you by Bank Okolona. As this will be Adams at a chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way, and she gets it. 5 points for Adams. 3 of those coming here in the second half. And Shelton has dominated the third quarter as they lead at 51-38. Indians, to say they need a basket would be an understatement. Only 3 points have come to the free throw line as there's a jumper. That one off the mark, no good. Rebound being battled for, and it's going to be out of bounds. And it's going to be off the leg of the ICC player there. Good hustle on the part of Jones to get the ball, have the wherewithal to know she was going out of bounds, throw it back off the defender, and get the ball back to the Lady Bucks. Our work study, Noah Morgan, right in the mix of that one. Shelton with it now, looking to drive inside. Hook shot denied, as that shot was blocked there by Turner. Coming up on 2 minutes to play now. Lockett with the basketball. Jab step, now drives baseline, cut off defensively, goes up and under, shot bouncing around and finally falls. Lockett gets the first field goal of the second half for ICC. It comes at the 2:01 mark. At 51-40 now is the score in favor of Shelton State. Shelton, easy money there after the screen off the top and the layup for Adams. She's got 7, 5 of those coming here in the third quarter. 53-40 is the score, 1.5 to go here in the third quarter. Turner spins, a lot of contact, no foul call. Good no call in my opinion. As that shot is up, and we've got a foul on the rebound. So we'll come down the other end of the floor for ICC to shoot free throws here. And the Indians got to take advantage of these. Points with the clock stop is going to be big for the Indians down the stretch, trailing by 13. Like they were getting a substitution in, and the player from Shelton a little slow getting off the floor. First free throw is good for Lockett. She's now got 7. But if the Indians get this thing back within 10 by the end of the quarter, that'll be big. There's another free throw knocked down. 8 points now for Tootie Lockett. 53-42, Shelton with the lead and the basketball. 1 minute and 5 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Shelton weaving around, three-pointer on its way. Good, big three-point basket knocked down there. That's James, her second 3 of the night, and that's a big one as it pushes the lead back out now, 56-42. The largest lead of the night for the Lady Bucks. They try to feed it inside, and the Indians get away with one there. I'm just going to say that. Looked like ICC kind of had the player pinned underneath, and she had to fight through the offensive player to get to the ball. And so now this will send ICC back to the free throw line once again. Got to take advantage of these. Free throw, good. That's Bodie with her first first points of the night. Second one is off the mark, no good. Rebound's gonna be tipped out of bounds. Ooh, they're gonna say ICC basketball. I'm going to have to agree with Coach Thompson there, as that was clearly off ICC, so Lady India is getting a big-time break on that call. Lockett for three. That one off the mark, no good, and the backside rebound easily and held that time by Trotter. 56-43. About 3.5 seconds difference in the game clock and the shot clock right now. Shelton being very patient, running their weave-style offense. Shot clock now down to 10. Three-pointer. That one rims halfway down and out, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Turner. ICC with it now, 5 seconds. Brock drives inside, tries to go back door on the pass, and it's going to be no good. Got to put that shot up in that situation. Good idea by Brock, just unfortunately ran out of time, as that will do it for the third quarter of play. 56-43. All Shelton there in the third. We'll take a timeout and be back with more right after this.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
And welcome back out of the timeout, ladies and gentlemen. ICC trailing at 56-43 as we get set to start the fourth quarter of play. Shelton, a big quarter there. ICC did not score their first field goal until the 2:01 mark of the third quarter. The game was tied 35-35 at halftime, and, well, that's where we're at right now. 56-43, ICC got a big hole to climb out of here against the number 13 team in the country. And Lockett wants to go on the drive, was cut off. They've done a good job of keeping Tootie kind of quiet tonight as there's a runner up in and good. Big basket there for Turner. She's now got 7. And ICC starting to chip away at this lead, down 56-45. Shelton State went to their weave-style offense there in the third quarter, kind of ate up a lot of clock. We'll see if they stay aggressive or if they will continue to kind of eat up some clock on the offensive side as jump ball possession arrow in favor of Shelton State. So Shelton basketball on the baseline. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Shelton gets it back, now wants to drive inside. Shot is up. Off the mark, no good, and I believe that's Lockett ripping the rebound. It was. Tootie wanting to get out and run now. Surveying the floor. Didn't see anything. Now beautiful pass underneath, but a great job defensively by Adams to recover after getting beat on the play. Oh, tough break there for ICC as they couldn't get the basket. Now on the other end, that shot's off the mark, no good. Rebound was pulled down by Turner. She lost the basketball, but the Shelton State player stepped out of bounds, and it will go back to the Lady Indians. 56-45, 9:09 to go here in the contest. And now Shelton wants to come up and press a little bit. ICC recognizes it, and Brock will come up the floor to get the basketball. Brock wanting to drive inside. Good defense to force her back out and reset the offense. 9 minutes to play, 56-45. Shelton State with the lead, ICC with the basketball. Brock picks up her dribble, now feeds it inside to Turner, and then it was poked away. Got to have better spacing than that. Wow, how was that not a foul call? As that time Brock bodied up the player on the other end. The layup is good for the Indians. Lockett with the basket. She's got 10. Well, I tell you what, kudos to Coach Thompson. She has had plenty of opportunities tonight to lose her cool on these officials. As Brock that last time put a hit on the person with the basketball that would have made Coach Macon proud. That three-pointer's off the mark, no good. Winters with the loose ball. Now up the floor to Lockett. Lockett pauses, goes inside, and her shot is up, blocked, but a foul is called. And Coach Thompson getting very vocal and getting after her squad out there right now. So this will send Lockett to the free throw line. 56-47 is the score. 8:07 to play here in the fourth quarter. Tootie to the line here for the two-shot opportunity. First free throw on its way, good. 11 points now for Lockett. She only had 3 in the first half. A lot of those points coming from the free throw line. 5 of those so far. Make it 6. So half of her points coming from the charity stripe tonight. 56-49 is the score with 8:07 to go here in the contest. ICC wanting to come out with a little bit of a press of their own here. And now Shelton will recognize it and send people streaking up the floor. Shelton flies by the defenders, tried the extra pass and just lost the handle of the basketball. And now here come the Indians. Lockett, though, trying to dribble between 3 players. She gives it right back. 2-on-1 break here. Layup is good. Nice decision not to go with the pass as ICC jumped the passing lane that time. Finished with the layup and the basket as that was number 21. And then there's the basket knocked down on the other end. Brock with the basket. 58-51, ICC quietly fighting their way back in this one. 7:25 to go here in the contest. Extra pass and a foul from behind. Not a bad foul there from Winters. Don't want to give up the easy layup, at least make them earn it from the free throw line. And that's going to be the first foul on Winters. Chisholm will come back into the contest. Winters will check out. That's a substitution being brought to you by Guaranteed Bank right here in Fulton. So a pair of free throws coming up here for Shelton. First free throw is good. I believe that might be Grace at the free throw line. Her hair is blocking her number, so can't really see that right now. Second free throw good as well. Yes, I've got that as Grace. Just trying to catch her number really quick. If that's the case, she's got 14 in the contest. Lead is 9. Lockett hesitates. Jumper is up. Back iron, no good. Nothing but green shirts in the paint to rip the rebound. 7 minutes to go in the contest. 60-51. Shelton with the lead and the basketball. ICC in the man-to-man defense. Shelton's going to back it out now. They do want to work some clock. Wait till about 10 seconds before they go to their offensive threat. That's where they go now. Jumpers off the mark, no good. Amos had the rebound, lost it, was able to get it back. Chisholm with the basketball now, brings it across midcourt, drops it off to Brock. Brock trying to drive baseline. Her jumper's up, bouncing around, no good. Turner ripped the rebound. Drops it back to Brock. And she's in trouble, now gets it back out to Chisholm. 15 seconds on the shot clock, so ICC is going to reset the offense. Trailing 60-51 with 6:15 and counting in this one. Now 5 seconds on the shot clock. Brock, fadeaway jumper from the free throw line, partially blocked. Chase before it goes out of bounds. And now here comes Shelton wanting to push on the other end. That's Norfleet with the basketball. Kicks it out, sets the screen. Drive inside. That's going to be a bumping foul. They're going to say before the shot. As Coach Thompson's going to come out and just see if she can't get the call there. As that foul's going to be whistled on Turner. Her first foul, team's second foul. Substitution in the game here is going to be Bodie in, Turner out. That substitution being brought to you by Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works. So Shelton ball on the baseline, leading by 9 with 5:55 to go. Drive inside, shot is up and count the basket. Nice job getting the defender in the air and finishing that time with a soft touch around the rim. Obianozi with the basket. Again, I apologize if I'm messing that name up. Free throw is good. Bounced around on the front of the rim and finally decided to go home. And the lead now 63-51 for Shelton. Brock with the basketball. Drives by the defender, goes baseline, layup is there. Brock with 13 points to lead all scorers for ICC. Makes it a 10-point contest, 63-53 with 5:27 to play here in the fourth. Extra pass, three-pointer on its way. That one short, no good. Amos with the rebound. She is being hawked by a couple of players, and then it's taken away. Three on the other end. That one off the mark. Left it a little short as it goes out of bounds. So ICC dodges a bullet there. You've got Trotter re-entering the contest here. Substitution being brought to you by Samstown Market in Manatee. Also going to have number 13, Turner, re-entering the contest for ICC. 63-53, Shelton with the lead, ICC with the basketball. Coming up on 5 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Shelton, the number 13 team in the country. ICC started the season ranked number 22. Has fallen out of the rankings, so trying to get a little bit of that respect back here this evening. As they try to go inside, and a little bit of delay on the pass allowed the defense to recover nicely. And that one nearly taken away by Turner. Lane opens up, shot is up, and a foul. Not a bad foul by Brock. Make her earn them from the free throw lines. As I believe this will send Obianozi back to the free throw line. Norfleet coming to this side of the floor. She actually came out of her shoe on that last possession, so she's putting it back on. Obianozi hits that one. She's got 10 points. They're 4 for 4 from the charity stripe here in the fourth quarter alone. Second free throw, that one good. 11 now. And a timeout taken to be a 30-second timeout on the floor. We're going to take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
I wish we could get a stuffed crust pizza at a great price.
Get Little Caesars' new large stuffed crunch crust for $9.49.
Look at that delicious crust.
Talk about more bang for your buck.
What did you say? Deal Deer hates two things: bad pizza deals and deer puns.
He's fine. And $9.49 new large stuffed crunch crust is the lowest price in stuffed crust. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank. We're more than a bank, we're a community.
Welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 65-53, Shelton with the lead, ICC with the basketball. 4:40 to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Brock with the basketball now, works it over to Dilworth. Man-to-man defense out of the Lady Bucks. Much like ICC, you don't really see them play anything else other than that man-to-man defense as they go inside to Turner. Dribbles one, kicks it out to Chisholm, who tries to drive inside, had it slapped away. Ball still loose on the floor. Wild shot put up, and my goodness, had that went, that might have been the play of the year. As heads-up play, though, by Bodie, knowing the shot clock was running down just to try to get that one close. Chisholm gets the loose ball, trying to dribble up the floor, being closely guarded by Shelton, and now here comes Brock on the other end. She's going to drive inside. Her shot is up and blocked, that time by Obianozi. So franked it play back and forth over those two possessions, and the ball slapped away again. So both these teams right now just need to take a deep breath, settle down, and get refocused here. 3:40 to go, 65-53. Shelton with the lead, ICC with the basketball. Brock, near side of the floor, picks up her dribble, swings it up top, three-pointer on its way. That one well off the mark, no good. Rebound being fought for underneath, and that's going to be a foul on ICC. Another one of those fouls you don't necessarily hate as a coach. You like to see the hustle. You like to see the player getting aggressive, especially this late in the ball game, trying to get to the loose ball. But instead, now that is going to be the fifth foul on ICC as soon as I say that. And now here's a chance to put this thing to bed if you're Shelton, if you continue to stay hot from the free throw line. They are, I believe, unofficially 4 of 6 from the charity stripe. They've made all 4 attempts so far here in the second half, as this is Adams, who has 7 points in the contest. Her first one is off the mark, no good. That commentator's jinx finally coming into play there. Awaiting the second free throw here from Adams. And that one no good, but the offensive rebound ripped away there after the ball came off hard off the back iron. And now Shelton another opportunity to run some more of the clock down here, leading this one 65-53. 3:15 to go here. Three-pointer on its way. That one halfway down, but refused to go home. There's a rebound to Turner. She drops it off to Lockett. Lockett kicks it out. Dilworth with it. She'll dribble around, pick up her dribble, in trouble now. Drops it off to Turner. Turner back over to Lockett, near side of the floor. Lockett wanting to drive inside. Picks up her dribble, in trouble. Going to have to try to create some space, and a timeout, though, taken by ICC. India's not moving well without the basketball. It's going to be a full timeout on the floor. We're going to take it with them and be back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Pullen, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled me over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 2:49 to play here in the fourth quarter. 65-53 is the lead. Shelton, the number 13 team in the country, leading this one here over ICC. Indians ball on the baseline. Kick it inside to Lockett, back up top. Quick three put up here. It's on its way, off the mark, no good. And the rebound to Shelton. Well, I'll tell you what, Coach Thompson earlier in the second half had a very fiery timeout, telling her girls that there's no reason why they shouldn't be dominating the boards. Well, they've done that ever since. And that's the difference in the contest right now, as the lead is 12 with 2:25 to play. Drive inside, shot is up, it's off the mark, no good, but there is an offensive rebound. Three-pointer on its way for Shelton. Rattles halfway in and halfway out. And the rebound to Bodie. Indians quickly up the floor to Turner, and Turner just not quite tall enough to be able to reach out and catch that one, as ICC was trying to force the issue a little bit there to see if they can get a quick transition basket. And it goes out of bounds, and a little confusion on who to come in, who to come out. But finally, Brock will come in, and Chisholm will check out. That's a substitution being brought to you by Bank Okolona. They throw over the top of the press, and then a great job on the other end. I believe that was Brock, the smallest player on the floor, coming out of nowhere to block that shot. It will stay with the Lady Bucks on the baseline, but what a heck of an effort, as they called ICC napping through over the top of the press. Brock did not give up on the play. He was able to come back and allow the defense to reset after blocking that shot. 2:08 to play here. Not saying it's impossible, but starting to become highly improbable with the time left in the contest. ICC's got to get some stops, and more importantly, got to get some points on the other end of the floor. Wheeler with the basketball, now works it over on the right wing. Grace kicks it out, three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good, and the rebound to Lockett. Lockett trying to drive the middle of the floor. It was slapped away. Dilworth eyes, tries, can't buy the three. The rebound, though, tipped out to Brock. She'll turn around the jumper, good. Brock with 15 points. And nearly taking it away that time. ICC down by 10 as they get it. No, they don't get it across the floor just yet. Now they do with 2 seconds to spare with 1:20 to play in the contest. Indians need to get aggressive and go for some steals here as that shot is up, no good, and they get the miss. Second time tonight that a player from Shelton have come out of their shoes. Brock gets it back, wants the three, big if it goes. Yes! Big three-pointer knocked down there by Brock. And ICC with the timeout with 56 seconds to play here. 65-58 is the score. We'll take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutosales.com. That's MetroFordAutosales.com.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 56.6 seconds to play here. Three-pointer knocked down by Brock. Unofficially 18 points on the night. Makes it 65-58 in favor of Shelton. ICC nearly stole the inbounds. Shelton now is going to go over the top. It's going to be slapped away, but out of bounds. Oh, what a tough landing there between a couple of players that were just, they weren't going after each other. They were trying to avoid each other. And really, I mean, again, good show of sportsmanship as neither one of them really went after each other after the collision. Good to see both of them hop up there on their own power. Bodie, well, if I would have took a spill like her, I'd still be down right now. Shelton with the basketball, Indians with the trap, and a timeout's going to be taken here. Well, ICC not going quietly into the night. 49 seconds to play. 65-58 is the score. Timeout taken. Let's take it with them and be back with more.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Welcome back. Resetting out of the timeout at even 49 seconds to play in this one. Shelton State, the number 13 team in the country, 65, ICC 58. Brock has had 5 huge points to pull ICC back in this one. They trail by 12, but now time becoming a major factor here. The Indians either get a quick steal or commit a foul. And that's what they do. Brock upset that they didn't get the foul call or the travel call there. And now very smart by Shelton to play keep away and force ICC to come out and foul there, as Coach Porter coming out at midcourt and upset that there was no foul called on that inbound. So about 7.5 seconds ran off the clock before a foul was called there. And this will send Shelton to the free throw line where they could put this game on ice if they stay hot. First free throw, no good. Grace with the miss. She is now 2 of 5 from the charity stripe. Second free throw, that one good. Nice job adjusting, focusing, and making the free throw. She's got 15 points in the contest. 8 is the lead here. ICC is going to have to hurry and get hot here as Shelton's going to come out and press in this situation. Here's the thing. Shelton's got to commit 4 more fouls before ICC will go to the free throw line. As Lockett had it, and that's going to be a reach-in foul whistled here on Shelton. That foul's going to be whistled on number 21, Obianozi. As Lockett a little slow to get up. Are they going to say she was shooting? There's no way she was shooting the basketball. Okay. It was one of those, I think ICC might have walked to the line trying to see if they can get them to say she was shooting. Lockett gets it, turnaround jumper, well off the mark, no good. Rebound chase down, and that's going to be a foul by the Indians. And good show of sportsmanship there both ways. That time Amos from ICC went to go help Grace get up. Grace kind of slung her arm at her, but then Grace realized she was helping her up and then patted her on her back and said thank you. We've seen that tonight. We've seen a lot of good sportsmanship between both these teams. And when you got two teams that are arguably some of the best teams in the Southeast, you're going to see some really intense games, especially when it's coming down to the line like this. But you do like to see the sportsmanship that we've seen throughout the evening. So a chance to put the game away here. That free throw is good. 16 points now by Grace. She had 10 in the first half, actually 10 in the first quarter. Second free throw good as well. So the lead back to 10 here. 25 seconds to play. Lockett kicks it out to Dilworth for 3. That one on its way too far, no good. Nice block out, great hustle by Brock, but it's going to go out of bounds. That was a great block out underneath by Shelton that time. No way ICC could have got to it. Brock come flying out of nowhere, tried to save it back in bounds, but it goes out of bounds and back to Shelton with 17 seconds. Shelton's going to throw over the top of the press. Could have easily laid that one in, but instead is going to dribble it out. And ICC will come out and commit the foul by Amos with 11:3 to go. Well, credit Shelton. They hit the free throws down the stretch. Got the stops defensively. And that's what good basketball teams do. Free throw is good. That's Norfleet. She's now got 10. Second free throw good as well. And ICC will take the timeout. This will be to advance the ball to midcourt. 70-58 is your score. 11.3 seconds to go. They are going to call it a full timeout. So just with that, we'll take it with them.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Welcome back out of the timeout. ICC taking the timeout to advance the basketball to midcourt in this situation. And it's one of those situations where you kind of, is the game over with? Yes. But how often do you get to practice against one of the top teams in the country and what could be a very important play later on in the season to try to set up and see if you can get working here in a game-winning situation? So to be Chisholm to inbounds for the Indians with 11.3 seconds to go here. Chisholm tried to get it into Turner. Ball slapped away, and they'll get it, take it away, and that should do it. No foul here by the Indians. And good job. Good job there As she had the easy layup, Coach Thompson yelled at her, said, no, bring it back out. And that will do it. Your final score in this one, number 13, Shelton, picks up the 70-58 win here over ICC with a help of a very strong third quarter to pick up the victory. We'll take a timeout, come back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report right after this. And welcome back to the Renaissance Bank postgame report. ICC falls to the final score of 70-58 for the number 13 Shelton Lady Bucks. Shelton will improve to 7-2 on the season. ICC will fall to 6-5. Take a look at some highlights being brought to you by Little Caesars right here in Fulton. They're located on South Adams Street. You can order from the app. Hey, we got DoorDash now in Fulton, so if you want to get some pizza via DoorDash, you can do that as well. Little Caesars, a proud sponsor of tonight's action here in Fulton. Take a look at some final stats, and let's start with Shelton. These stats, as always, unofficial. Jenkins with 4. I've got Wheeler with 2, Norfleet with 11, 7 points for Adams, Gibson with 4, 17 points for Grace. Hers came in the first, I guess you say bookend of the game. She had 10 in the first quarter. She was able to have 15 in the fourth quarter. She only had 2 there in the third, so she finishes with 17. James with 6, Obanianozi with 11, 8 points for Amos, and that rounds out your scores there for Shelton State. For ICC, it was Brock leading away with 18 points. Lockett had 12, 1 point for James, 4 for Winters, 3 for Amos. Turner with 7, 3 for Dilworth, 1 for Bodie, and Chisholm added 10 for ICC. Shelton built as much as a 14-point lead there in the second half. They were able to hit the free throws, stretch it out after ICC cut it to 8 with under a minute left to play in the contest, but Shelton able to hang on for the win. We got a little bit of meat left on the bone. We got to pick our Samstown Market star of the game. Of course, when it's grilling season, get a little too cold for that for some people like me. Hey, a little cold ain't going to scare me from getting to the grill. Samstown Market's where you want to go, located right there in the heart of Manatee. Our Samstown Market star of the game for ICC is going to be Carly Brock, finishing with a game-high 18 points, and the Indians come up short in tonight's contest. Well, that's going to do it here for the first broadcast of the evening. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with the start of the men's game. Lady Indians fall by the final score of 70-58 here in the first game of the evening. Back with more right after this.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Metro Ford in Tupelo, Little Caesars, Guaranteed Bank in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Max Home, Bank Okolona, the ICC BSU, Samstown Market, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation, your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance Agent, Brandon Poland, and thanks to donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.